Some time ago I traveled to Italy where I met my friend who told me he wanted to visit Montenegro. He mostly rides adventure motorcycles and has never seen Montenegro on a bike. I said that I would ride with him and show him the country if he travels here. So we decided to make a trip and see the country, stop in some beautiful spots and ride winding roads. And for this trip we've chosen to ride two Yamaha Tracer 9. We need to cover some distance doing a highway ride as well as riding narrow twisty roads, and the Yamaha Tracer is a perfect combination for such trips, as it can be excellent on highways and nimble on twisties. Our goal was to cover 500 kilometers by doing a circle around Montenegro from south to the north and come back. And our starting and end points were in Tivat. So the first day was slow. There were about 140 kilometers of twisty roads through the national parks. Our first leg of the ride was from Tivat to Lovcen National Park, and this road goes through the famous Kotor Serpentine, from where you can observe beautiful scenic views of Kotor Bay. This is one of the busiest roads on the coast during the summertime, and it is visited mainly by motorcyclists thanks for the 30 turns it has. Once we were there, we could observe stunning views from the top of the mountain, and that road was a blast to ride. I highly recommend visiting and riding it on a motorcycle. We stopped there for a coffee where our friends Marco and Slavin joined us for the ride, and they also took the initiative to lead the group for the rest of the day, showing us some places. The next destination was a Skadar lake, the largest lake in the region and one of Europe's most significant reserves for wildlife. Riding a road around the lake will take some time, as you probably want to stop for a break to have some fresh homemade juice or take pictures. Next, we headed to the capital of Montenegro, where we were stopped by a famous place called Niagara Falls, and since it was already too late, we decided to call it a day. Before we go further, what is your experience from yesterday?
I mean, so far I'm actually surprised by Montenegro. I didn't expect to be as beautiful and also with it as so much like scenic views, to be honest. Like we were like riding on these very twisty roads on top of the sea, and we have been seeing the sea all day.
Yeah.
So it's been really cool. And also we did see some very nice waterfalls, and I'm really happy with it now. I'm ready for the second day.
Did you expect that 140 kilometers will make you want to sleep immediately after
No,
the day?
actually, I mean, we did do actually very slow and twisty roads, so 150 was plenty for the day.
Yeah.
Probably today we're gonna be a little bit, I mean, some more kilometers, but should be fine.
The following day, full of energy, we were ready to cover more miles, and our first stop was Kolasin. Kolasin is a winter hotspot of Montenegro for winter sports, and the most advanced ski resorts are located in that area. Since it became popular, infrastructure was also developing to connect better with the capital, so two roads are available. The old one, which goes along beautiful canyons, and the new one, the newly opened highway. The old road is empty nowadays, which is great if you ride a motorcycle. That's what we've chosen, and that road is a perfect fit for a tracer. On our way, we stopped on the side of the road to take some pictures, and then we heard someone talking to us. We were taking some shots of the bikes, and just beautiful view which is there by the river. And one local guy who we met just recently, he came down and he said, okay, come here, let's have some coffee, you know. It was super nice. So we're now going there to drink some coffee. So guys, we are here in local house, and we got some coffee, but we were also offered to have some alcohol. So this is rakia, which is let's say local alternative to vodka, and yeah, people do it here with sometimes with the coffee all together in the morning. It's like 9 a.m. in the morning. Then it was time to head further to the north. So in about an hour of riding the beautiful E65 road, we arrived to Kolasin for a quick brunch, and we now stopped by a national restaurant, Vodianica. I actually really suggest you, if you travel to this area, to stop here to try some national food, because yeah, this place is kind of really good. A little bit colder here than in capital. I think 5 degrees colder, and now we're gonna get and try some local cuisine, right? Looking forward to it. Look at this place inside, guys. So, traditional Montenegrin house. beautiful there. Time to have some
Proper lunch.
yeah. I mean, it's not,
Brunch.
it's brunch. It's not the lunch, yeah, because for lunch we will stop in different place. Now it's too early in the morning to, you know, to have proper meal. Otherwise, we're not gonna be able to ride. Understanding that there was a long way ahead, we took off for another location, Zabljak. This city is famous for its saturated natural beauties, most of which you can see only in summer, as everything is covered with snow in winter. This is the highest situated town in Balkan region, that's why you can still see plenty of snow in the nearby mountains while approaching it. The best road to go there is to take P4 back road, which has beautiful scenic views. It's almost empty and perfect for riding a motorcycle. The endless number of winding sections of the road and canyons with turquoise water is a pure joy to experience. Before reaching Zabljak, we made a quick stop by the famous Stara Bridge, which is at the time of its completion in 1940 was the biggest vehicular concrete arch bridge in Europe. From there, it was just 20 more kilometers to the central city of that region, Zabljak. You can see there the title of Zabljak, and temperature drop is kind of significant here comparing to the coast. So here now in the middle of the day it's 15 degrees, where in the coast it's around 25, so it's almost 10 degree difference. But also, as you saw from another camera, there is still snow in the mountains, so this is really really nice picture when you drive through the town, but you see mountains full of snow in the background, right? How do you feel?
I'm super fine, really. Like the bikes are very comfortable, really good to ride on the road, and also, I mean, to go from the seaside to the mountainside is really, really cool.
We still need to cover, I think, another 200 kilometers a day. And even though it sounds like just 200 kilometers, believe me, it's not just 200 kilometers. It takes much more energy to cover the distance because you're always going through, you know, winding roads, and you concentrate a lot. Just for the reference, in 2 days we covered so far 300 kilometers. And yesterday we spent the entire day only for 150, which was also a lot of, let's say, energy, right? Hard work and effort. So yeah, now we're gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna go and try to see if the mountain pass is open. So if it's open, we can kind of ride through the snow, but if it's not, we're just gonna take some pictures and head back to the coast. Snow melts here in late May, and if you come in summer, there are plenty of places to see around this area and plenty of activities to do. And we weren't able to see much, just took a few pictures with the mountains and headed back to the coast.
The car is going reverse.
Yeah, because he cannot pass there, right? Probably not possible on a car, but you can do it on a motorcycle. And this is what we are talking about, guys, you see? On our way to the coast, we planned to make a couple of more stops in scenic locations, but got caught in the rain and lost some time waiting for it to pass. Our final destination was to get down to Kotor Bay and ride around that area, and the best time to ride this road is actually spring or autumn, as in summer it will be busy with traffic. This is final point of our 2-day trip, right? Let me show you this beautiful location from where you can see the entire bay. Look at this, guys. It is already 7 p.m. in the evening, so yeah, sun goes down. How you feel?
I feel really good.
How you really feel?
Actually, my bum is a bit flat, but everything's been perfect.
Cool.
And with this view, it's just incredible to say.
As usual, thank you so much for watching till the end. Feel free to ask your questions or leave your comments down below, and I will see you in the next one.